Whispering Trail. Every morning at 5 a.m., Marcus jogged along Pine Ridge Trail, a peaceful wooded path at the edge of town. The air was always crisp, the trees tall and silent, and the trail mostly deserted at that hour, just the way he liked it. But one morning in late October, Marcus noticed something off. About a mile into his run, just past the old wooden bridge, he heard whispers, faint, unintelligible murmurs, almost like the wind speaking in tongues. He stopped, removed his earbuds, and looked around. Nothing, only the rustling of leaves. He chalked it up to the wind and kept running. But the next morning, the whispers came earlier and clearer. "Turn around." Marcus stopped dead in his tracks. His heart pounded, not from running, but from fear. He called out, "Hello?" But only silence answered. He sprinted home, telling himself it was just his imagination. On the third day, Marcus brought his dog, Shadow, for company. Dogs can sense danger, right? About half a mile in, Shadow started growling. His ears perked, his gaze fixed on something deep in the woods. Then with a whimper, he bolted, leash snapping out of Marcus's hand. "Shadow!" Marcus yelled, but the dog vanished into the trees. And then the whispers returned. "You shouldn't be here." Something moved in the shadows, not an animal. Too tall, too human, too wrong. Marcus ran, but the trail seemed longer, twisting, endless. The trees leaned inward like closing jaws. The path beneath him began to crack and bleed, thick black liquid oozing from the soil. Breath ragged, Marcus finally burst out of the woods and onto the main road. The whispers stopped. Shadow was waiting by his car, tail tucked, eyes wild. That was 3 weeks ago. Marcus never jogged there again, but sometimes, even now in the dead of night, he hears whispers outside his window. "Keep running, Marcus. We're not done yet." The man in the red tracksuit, Cassie, was training for her first marathon. She took her evening jogs seriously, mapping out quiet neighborhoods around her city. One area, near an abandoned industrial park, offered long stretches with little traffic, perfect for focus. That's where she saw him for the first time. He stood perfectly still at the far end of the road, a man in a red tracksuit, hood up, hands at his sides. She thought nothing of it at first, but the next evening, same time, same spot, he was there again. Not jogging, not moving, just watching. It unsettled her. On the third evening, she switched routes. No tracksuit man. Relieved, she jogged in peace. But when she got home and checked her running app, her final GPS marker showed her ending the run back by the industrial park. She was sure she hadn't gone there. Confused, she chalked it up to a glitch. But it wasn't a glitch. The next day, her neighbor, Mrs. Langford, stopped her on the porch. "You okay, dear? Who was that man you were running with last night?" Cassie froze. "I was alone." Mrs. Langford frowned. "He was right behind you, wearing red." Cassie's blood ran cold. That night, she didn't jog. She stayed home, pacing, anxious. At 7:30 p.m., her usual jogging time, her doorbell rang. No one was there, just a sweaty red hoodie folded neatly on the steps. The tag inside read, "Property of Cassie Blake." She hadn't bought it, had never owned it. She burned the hoodie in her fireplace that night, but the next evening on her doorstep was another one, red, damp, and this time it wasn't folded. It was hung on a wooden hanger with a note, "Run. I'll be right behind you." You now, no matter where Cassie jogs, no matter the city, the trail, the country, he appears, always behind her, always in red. She doesn't stop anymore. She can't, because one time she did, and he almost caught her. Hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure to subscribe this channel. See you in the next video.